Okay there, Ellie. Let's have a look at the picture on the left
Yes.
and describe the city as much as you can and try to use some, if not all, of the vocabulary from the lesson, particularly transportation, convenience, and population.
Mm. Can I read this page?
Of course you can, if you like, yes.
Yeah. Commute, suburb. Example, there are probably lots of people who commute every day from suburbs. Transportation, convenience, population.
Yeah. So let's look at this picture here and then describe that picture to me. Yeah, describe the picture, what you see in the picture, and try to put these words in that picture if you can.
I understand. Yeah, I understand now.
Okay, wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Transportation is subway.
I'm sorry.
Transportation is subway in this city.
Okay.
And this city has convenience, lots of convenience store and the population.
Okay. I'm sure it probably does, yeah.
Yeah. And population is so high in this city.
Okay, good. Now, if I was to describe that picture, I'd look at it and, I can't really see any transportation. I don't see any cars or trains or anything, but based on what I can see, I could say something.
I can see cruise.
Is that a boat? Yeah, well, my screen's really small.
Yeah.
I thought it was a big fish for a minute there. But I would say something like, based on the size of the city, I would have to say that they have a very vast transportation network, as well as certainly lots of convenience stores.
Yeah.
And based on the size of the city, I'd have to say the convenience in getting from the suburbs to the city center would be very well. Yes. And also that the city has a very large population.
Very large population.
Yeah, I mean we can judge that just on the size of the city. Except for otherwise if that was like one of those ghost cities in China, then have you ever seen those?
Yes.
The ghost cities of China. If you get a chance, GHOST.
Yes.
Cities in China. You ever get a chance, look that up on YouTube.
Ghost cities in China.
Yeah. They built entire cities, and there's nobody in them.
I have seen that video on YouTube.
Yeah, they've built like entire shopping malls and huge rental apartment complexes and beautiful looking cities, and like there's literally nobody living in them.
Yeah.
And I've asked some of my Chinese students that I have, how come nobody is living in those cities? And they said because they're just too expensive to live in.
Yeah. Korea is the same.
Korea is very expensive to live in, yes.
Yeah, recently Korea house price is very steadily increasing now. So I heard on the news Seoul and near 수도권 is the price. Apartment price is the most expensive in the world now.
I heard that.
Maybe usually middle size apartment price is in Seoul.
Yeah.
Three. Two or 3 billion. Incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking here. It says you should expect to pay around 1.5 million to 2.5 million. You use the KRW,
Yes.
the Korean thing, for a small apartment, which is like anywhere from 130 to 215,000 US dollars.
Yes.
Now, I've seen some of the South Korean small apartments. They're very small. Yes.
We call that apartment. We call the one room. One room.
It's basically a room. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Congratulations.
All right. So let's read My City. See what this young man has to say about the city of Boston. Would you like to read it?
Yes, I live in Boston. It is the capital of Massachusetts, and is one of the oldest cities in the United States. The population of Boston is approximately
very good.
700,000. 2018. Boston is a fun tourist destination, and the Boston Marathon in April is one of the most popular events. However, it has one of the highest costs of living in the U.S.
Okay, good. Now I'd like you to take the lead from this and then describe your city to me. So instead of I live in Boston, I live in Seoul.
Okay. Yeah. I live in Seoul. It is the capital city of South Korea and is one of the oldest cities in the South Korea. The population of Seoul is approximately
25 million.
Yeah, 25 millions. 2020. Boston 2020. Boston is Seoul is a fun tourist destination, and the Seoul Marathon. Seoul.
Think of something that occurs in Seoul once a year.
Yes.
Yeah. Think of an event that what do you guys do once a year in Seoul? In Boston, they do a run.
Boston Marathon. Yeah. Seoul Marathon in April is one of the most popular events. However, it has one of the highest costs of living in the world.
Oh, very good.
In the world, right?
Yes, exactly. Yes. Okay, so you were struggling with this word a little bit, so let's help you out.
Yeah.
Approximately. Yeah. So approximately. 5 syllables.
Yes.
Approximately. Yeah, approximately.
Approximately.
Yeah, that lovely Y That lovely Y makes the long E sound.
Yes.
Approximately.
Medley.
Medley, that's right.
Yes, thank you. This is a new this is a new word for me.
Good. And you actually, I like how, if it's a new word, then you done great, because I like how you were breaking it up into syllables. You went when you broke it up, you pronounced it perfectly. It's when you tried to say it quickly that you were having problems.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Good, but well done. So okay, it's a new word. So let's see what approximately means. Okay, so approximately, if we had to guess what approximately means, it means used to show that something is almost, but not completely accurate. Right? So instead of saying, we don't know for sure that there's 25 million people, there could be 25,876 people in Seoul.
Yes.
But we don't know that, right? So we use approximately, right? To show that we're close, but we're not 100% accurate.
Yes.
Mosquitoes. These mosquitoes in this resort, they're everywhere. There's one creature on the planet is a mosquito. I can't for the life of me figure out what its use is.
You need fry shutter.
A fly swatter, yeah.
A swatter, yeah, fly swatter.
I just bought this, which is supposed to be mosquito repellent, but I think it's attracting them.
Yeah, when I angry about my kids, I use fly swatter.
Okay. Yeah, go away, get away. But
never again.
Every creature has a use, like beetles, dung beetles have uses, even cockroaches have uses of some sort. But I can't for the life of me figure out what use a mosquito has. Like, what are they good for? They're not good for anything. Okay, so comparatives. Yeah, comparatives. When we want to compare two things, like I said before, right? A bottle is bigger than, or this bottle is bigger than this bottle, right? So we use, A is bigger, the adjective, right, is bigger than B. So we compare two things, right? A horse is bigger than a dog, right? That's comparing.
Yeah. You are bigger than me, right?
That's right. Yes. Yes.
Compare.
You are prettier than me.
I don't know.
Wife's probably behind. My wife's probably behind me
it's
now.
Not sure.
All right. So, and then when we get into adjectives with like beautiful, then we need to put more in front of it, right?
Yes.
Your city is more beautiful than my city.
Yeah.
Right. So when we get into adjectives that have two or more syllables, then we have to add more in front of it. But I think you're probably already familiar with that. I wish we had a little more time, but looks like we're down to our last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Time just flies by on Cambly. Thank you so much, Ellie. I wish you and your family a very happy new year.
Yeah.
And I hope we get to speak again. Thank you.
Yeah, have a great day. Thank you today.
Thank you. Bye-bye.